So, there has been a lot of talk about setting healthy boundaries on ye olde internet. I don't know if you have noticed it. I personally am a big fan of that, and I suck at it, but well, we can all improve. The thing is, if you start setting boundaries and maybe at some point actually manage to defend them, there is something else you have to do behind your boundaries unless you want to make your situation even worse. Stay tuned. So, you've set your boundaries, you maybe even defended them, and in last consequence, actually maybe even walked away from people, which is a consequence of defending your boundaries at some point, sometimes. So, ideally, you will have accumulated one or some other more or less safe people in your life. And now you keep setting boundaries, but there's a difference between setting a boundary and telling someone, okay, I don't want to go there, and just pointing out your triggers and then leaving it at that. Because with that, you just heap the responsibility for your triggers and for your wounds onto other people. And that is something very, very toxic. It will actually lead to the people you have managed to accumulate who are fairly safe people to walk away again, because safe people usually become safe by setting their boundaries themselves. So what do? Well, you realize that you have your triggers. Something makes you angry, something makes you overly sad, something upsets you. The first thing you should ask yourself is, what's hurting? And if you figure out what's hurting, then you can do something about it, because then you can have the hurt to the end. And then you can heal. As soon as you realize where the wound has been taken place and where the wound has come from, you have a chance to heal it. And I have actually heard this term of weaponized boundaries lately, and that's exactly what that is. If you just say, hey, you are not to do this and that to me, when actually it's something where you have a problem. And not only do you run the risk to drive safe and healthy people out of your life, you also rob yourself of, well, the opportunity to heal. So I highly recommend check your boundaries, set them, see what made them come up, and recheck what are the people doing here? Do I have fairly safe people in my life? Because, well, nobody is safe all the time, but neither are we, so we just try to live with this. So assuming that you have set your boundaries, you have accumulated fairly safe people in your life, you need to heal behind your boundaries. You need to find healing, however that may look like. If you actually have no idea what that looks like, you are not alone. You're in the best company. I only found this out very recently, and I will be sharing this in the future. So, like if you like, subscribe if you feel like it, and maybe we'll talk more about boundaries and other shit, like healing, which is important. Until then.